This week on License to Kill Outdoors, the crew is putting in the hours of hard work early, which later pays off as Chase gets a chance at a buck they call the Big 9. Down on a big old beast like that. Happy Thanksgiving to me, baby.
The guy we're after.
We're watching License to Kill Outdoors.
One of our most favorite times of the year, believe it or not, is late summer. That's when we start prepping all of our food plots. We get our seeds planted and hang out our covert scouting cameras to see what big bucks are running our farm. This brings just as much enjoyment to us as drawing blood on a big old whitetail.
Alright guys, we got everything loaded up. Tractor, bush hog, went ahead and loaded up the four-wheeler with the sprayer. We're going to just try and get everything mowed down tonight on our food plots. And then see how much time we got, and we'll go back through and spray everything. But this is where the early season preparation starts. After 45 minutes of work, and I finally got Danny to do something. That's about as good as it gets. He's riding on the, oh man, he got off. He's doing something. He broke it, tore it up after 5 minutes. Alright guys, we made it back up here finally. We just had a rain this morning, so we were planning on coming and disking this food plot up and getting it all planted and raked in today, and it was supposed to rain tomorrow. But big rain came through and we just got to get it done. So we're in here getting it turned up in the rain, and that doesn't work out very well most of the time, but it's not doing too bad. We're gonna get it all worked up and get our food plot seed in the ground, and then 80% chance of rain tomorrow, so let's see what happens. This is our kill plot. License to Kill Outdoors is brought to you by Flying Arrow Archery.
changing blood trails forever. Comfy Hunter. Hunting just got comfy. Steady Form. Shoot with confidence. Kishel's. Sense for success. Athens Archery. Engineered to kill.
Alright guys, it's October 1st. It's the first day of archery season here in Indiana. And we're hunting in a new elevated blind that we have. It's sitting over about a half-acre food plot. We've got 2 covert cameras we set up on different angles here. And we've been getting multiple shooters here. 2 for a fact are just absolute giants. I've got my fingers crossed that we can get it done. One of them is probably 160 inch. I think he's got like 13 or 14 points. We called him Torch. And then we've got a probably 145 inch 9-pointer that I actually missed last year in late archery season. And he's a giant. I've got my wife Katie running the camera for me tonight. We didn't even get set up. We're still not all the way set up yet. And a little doe fawn came out. It started feeding out in the food plot for about 5 to 10 minutes on us, so we're gonna get the rest of the way set up. And we'll see you in a little bit. Hopefully we'll have some good news for you. So stick tight. You're watching Licensed Kill Outdoors. Toxic broadhead right through her stupid hands. Alright guys, just got set up here on our food plot again. This is day number 2 of Indiana archery season. I've got my father-in-law, Brad Glidewell, running the camera for me tonight. We just had a rain front come through and done an interview about a half hour ago telling y'all that we were not going hunting tonight, but about as fast as we got the camera loaded up and in the bag, we looked up and everything cleared up, so we hurried up and flew down here and we're set up in the blind. They've been coming out here every night, just tearing it up in front of our covert cameras. We've got one over here in this corner in this cove facing this way, and we got another one facing this way, and they've been hitting it hard, so I'm hoping this break in this front will have them on their feet, so stick with us. You're watching Licensed Kill Outdoors.
spent the first solid week of season hunting over this plot because I just knew at any minute one of our big target bucks were going to step out, but as luck would have it, they didn't, and I knew it was time to head into the timber after them.
Visit ComfyHunter.com for our online store and more product information.
Well guys, so I just got up in the stand and I had a little issue when I climbed up the stand. I come up the tree and then my bow sling undone and my bow fell 25 foot out of the tree. So Floyd brought it up for me, checked everything, it looks good, so we'll see what happens. Stick with us. You're watching License Kill Outdoors. So far we've had 2 little bucks that just came through here, and we had another deer come in behind us here. And, we couldn't really tell what that was, but we just got up in here, so we're already seeing deer, so stick with us.
As soon as we laid eyes on this buck, there was no doubt this was the Big 9. The same buck that I'd missed late last archery season, and this was the buck that I was after.
There's about 140-inch 8-pointer, real tall tines, and good looking buck that was out here last night. And that's mainly the one we're after.
This buck straight upon me. I never did feel like I had a fair shake at him. So if I got another chance of this buck, I just prayed that everything would go smooth and just as planned. The longer he stood up on this ridge eating acorns, the more I felt like my chance of redemption was slipping away. Dark was coming, and it was coming fast. He finally turned and started heading our way, and that's when I realized my prayers were about to be answered.
License to Kill Outdoors is brought to you by Clythol Lethal Layering System. Apparel like you've never experienced before. Hooker Deer Drag. Take a hooker to the woods with you. Hunter Safety System. Saving lives is what we do. Grizzly Coolers. For a lifetime. Catskill Mountain Calls. If I wouldn't put it in my turkey vest, I wouldn't put it in yours. Closed captioning is brought to you by Hooker Deer Drag. Take a hooker to the woods with you.
He finally turned and started heading our way, and that's when I realized my prayers were about to be answered.
Meh.
I let the shot off, and it was like somebody kicked me right in the ribs. I knew this shot wasn't good at all. We sat and watched as he walked slowly up the hill with his back hunkered up and his tail tucked. We knew he wasn't feeling good, but we also knew he was going to need plenty of time to lay up.
All right, guys. I just had the buck of a lifetime. Come in here. I don't know why, but I had him at 30 yards and I shot and I hit him. It looked like a liver shot. I'm banking that toxic. He's gonna put him down, that buck. I missed late season last year, late archery season. God help me.
We waited till dark to check the arrow, then we snuck out of there to give this buck until morning.
You talk about a long sleepless night for both of us. We waited until late morning before we went in after this buck to make sure we give him plenty of time.
Just looked up the trail there. And I'm not kidding you, God has been great. I see antlers, guys. Holy crap, man. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, he's stiff as... Oh, man. Golly. I'm speechless. We've got covert trail cam pictures of this thing. He's stiff, but God is good. Never give up. And them toxic broadheads, I don't know if there's another broadhead out there that would have put this deer down and let me find him. I mean, the blood was just, I don't even know if he'd have bled with another broadhead, but that's a 4.5-year-old whitetail, October 11th, tagged out. Guess I'll be running the camera for the rest of the crew. No better feeling than that. I don't mind running the camera. Tagged out on a big old beast like that. Stick with us. There's more to come. You're watching License to Kill Outdoors.
I could not believe it when we found this buck. I'd lost all hope, but God had led us right to him.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check us out on the web at ltkoutdoors.com and give us a like on Facebook. Thanks. We'll see you again next week. Same time, same place, right here on License to Kill Outdoors.